Good morning, guys. This is your Sir DRV again, and welcome back to my Mythic Heroes channel. And this time, we will be reviewing our healers, our supports. So, we will start by reviewing Idun. Okay, so Idun is good for early game, mid game, and best healer support for boss fights, especially for Pantheon Chronos, for guild boss, and for those boss in the Trials of Ascension. So, why is Idun good for bosses? It actually lies on her ultimate. So here, the Three of Light, Idun summons the Three of Youths. Golden apples drop down from the tree, restoring 25 energy and recovering health equal to 35% of Idun's attack every second to all ally heroes for 6 seconds. So not only Idun healing your health, she actually gives or recovers energy per second as well. So at level 2, recovers health equal to 40% attack. Level 3, restores 35 energy every second. And level 4, recovers health equal to 45% of attack. Alright, so the reason why I told you Idun is only good for early game and mid game, that is because Nagakaina beats her in terms of healing at the end game. So on the end game, Nagakaina is better in terms of healing, but for boss fights, no questions asked, Idun is the best healers. Alright, so let's check the second. Sorry, for Nagakaina, I will be reviewing her on a different segment. So we will be focusing on Idun for today. So let's check the second one. Idun's Salvation. At the start of the battle, Idun summons 3 golden apples. When an ally hero has less than 50% of health, they consume this apple to recover 20% of their max health. This effect can only be used once every 6 seconds. So yeah, Idun summon 3 golden apples at the start. When your main damager tanks has less than 50% of health, then they can be they can eat that apple to regain their health back. So at level 2, restore 25% of heroes max health. At level 3, when all the golden apples are consumed, Idun spends 500 energy to summon 3 more golden apples. So this level 3, sometimes it's not actually beneficial because when I need her ultimate, you will notice that her energy drops. That is because he summons another golden apples. So sometimes this skill is not that good. Alright, so the third one is the Divine Blessing. When any backline ally hero takes damage equaling more than 10% of their max health, Idun spends 80 energy to block this damage. This effect can only be triggered once every 5 seconds. So this is another good for bosses that one-shot backline heroes, ally heroes, and also for, let's say, if you have Susano as your enemy, if he jumps and deal more than 10%, then Idun spends 80 energy to block that damage. Okay, and the last one, this is the last active skill that I like for Idun. Idun summons a spirit stag to steal 100 energy from the target and deals 150% damage. So Idun steals energy back, and this is very helpful because sometimes he spends so much energy using this Idun Salvation. So it's a good thing that Idun have this kind of skill at the last one. Alright, so let's check her weapon. So her weapon at 100, the golden apples from Idun's salvation recovers an extra 10% of the target's health within 6 seconds. And at 200 recovers an extra 15% of the target's health. At 300 recover an extra 20% of the target's health. And the last one, reduce the cooldown of Idun's salvation by 4 seconds. So Idun salvation at 400. That's pretty good. He saved at 400. He can save a lot of your teammate. And at 300, Idun basically recovers too much health when using this salvation. Yep. So this is pretty good. Okay, so basically, her weapon is mainly focusing on Idun's salvation, her second skill. Those golden apples when she spends 500 energy to summon more golden apples. So good amount of healing for early game and mid game and boss fights. Let's go to her equipment. So for equipment, no questions asked, always water rune for healers. So there's no better rune for her aside from the water rune, because it increased healing abilities by a lot. And there's also this skill, when a shield or healing spell is cast, it also increased the target's dodge by 30%. So good for staying alive for campaign and bosses. So since Idun is good at staying alive, I equip her with the Excalibur, so I can gain the benefit of an extra attack and defense to all allies. But if your Idun is, let's say, dying too fast, then you can actually switch to the Aegis Shield or the Scarab Badge. So the Scarab Badge, Wearer recovers 30% of max health after it drops below 30%. So good clutch item or artifact for healers, because we need them to stay alive longer in the battle. Alright, so that's her equipment. Nothing to change here, always Wateroo. How about the Divinity? So currently I'm at level 11 Divinity, and what I want to get is this time lapse. So heroes auto attack have 20% chance to stun target for 1.5%. So aside from healing, once you have this Divinity skills, she will now have the ability to stun enemy. So that's the reason why I'm targeting this. And also, this is also good in order for your healer to last longer in the battle. Whenever this hero dodge an attack, it increases attack speed. Alright, so if you combine it here with the time lapse, then if you have much faster attack speed, then you can gain more energy, and you can also sometimes stun enemy. For endgame, then you can definitely use this New Moon. So after using an active skill, increase dodge by 50%. So if you're dodging good or more, then you can equip this as well, so that you will gain more attack speed, and more attack speed means more stuns. So those three are the combination. So dodge. If you dodge, you gain attack speed, and then when you have more attack speed, you have a chance to stun more enemy. All right, so for early game, definitely use this self hypnosis, and then Gemini. All right, so that's it for her Divinity. So just like I mentioned, Idun, no questions asked. Best for boss fights, Pantheon, Guild, and the Trials of Ascension. Early game and mid game. So for end game, and that is where Nagakaina is better. So we will be doing another review for Nagakaina in another video. So I hope you've learned something about Idun and how she works. And thank you very much for watching, guys. And if you have questions, clarifications, or comments, please leave a comment down below. Also, I've created a Discord channel so that you can communicate with me if you have some other questions and you want me to personally answer it right away. Then go to my Discord channel and I will definitely help you guys, okay? So don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe as well. It means a lot to me, and thank you very much for tuning in, guys. See you later at my free-to-play gameplay. Goodbye for now.